Hi, I'm Jeff. Welcome to this episode of Mission Media Coach. I was recently asked to demonstrate how the free version of a slideshow type app could be used for ministry purposes. A slideshow video is simply a series of still images or photos stitched together with possibly a music background and some text overlay. Could this type of app be used for no cost and with little technical knowledge to create content that could be used on social media as conversation starters to engage potential seekers? So the first question is, in what kind of context or setting you would even want to do this? So let's create a potential scenario. Let's say you're a worker in a country or among a people group with a dominant cultural religion, and they are preparing for the annual Feast of Sacrifice. You've already established a social media presence among your target group. You've already started posting your own images, still images with text, but you'd like to step up and include some video and not just still images. However, there's not much content already produced in your language group that is usable. You don't have any funds or equipment or technical experience, but you do have a phone. With this scenario in mind, I created this little short video. At this point, I just want to make a disclaimer. I do recognize that showing the face of a prophet may not be entirely appropriate in some highly conservative contexts. As always, we need to make sure that the content that we are producing is appropriate for the intended audience. So with that in mind, let's watch the video and then we'll talk about how I made it. So as you can see, it is a simple video. There are a number of slideshow creation apps available, each with different features and capabilities. For this project, I used the free version of an app called Scoompa. Strange name, but it works. Scoompa is an app designed for quickly putting together a slideshow type video. I use the free version, which includes a watermark and also has a maximum final video length of 1 minute 29 seconds. You can create longer videos. You just cannot output them without upgrading to the Pro version, which is a $2.99 monthly subscription. The images I used in this video came from freebibleimages.org. This is an excellent resource for free Bible-related images that can be used in the creation of any kind of content. Print, PowerPoint, videos such as this, which will be used in a church or ministry setting. They have image sets for many different Bible stories, and they also have a PDF sample script that accompanies each image set. I use this PDF as a basis for my script. Creating this little video took me about 20 minutes, but actually it took me a lot longer than that when you count all the preparation I did beforehand. There are always 3 parts to any kind of video production. Pre-production, where you prepare all the content and everything that will be needed for the video. This took me a few hours for this project. Production, creating the actual project, which in this case meant putting together the Scoompa video. Since I had made all the decisions in the pre-production time, it only took me about 20 minutes to put it all together. Most of that time actually spent typing the text for each slide. And then post-production. In this case, simply saving the final video to my phone gallery, and then to complete the scenario we created earlier, we will post the video to social media. So the first step, as in every video project, is to prepare the script and gather the resources. As I mentioned earlier, this project is based on slides and an initial script I got from freebibleimages.org. The image set come in a single compressed file, so you need to decompress them with a zip or file manager tool. I download the slides directly to my phone, and then I extracted using Asus File Manager. Asus File Manager is a free, no ads app that works well on any Android phone. If you have a computer or a laptop available, you could also download and extract the images on your laptop and then simply move them to your phone by connecting your laptop and an Android phone together via USB and dragging the files over to your phone. I wanted to keep the video short, less than 90 seconds, to stay within the time limit of the free version of Scoompa. There were way more slides than I had time for, and so I needed to think through which slides could be eliminated and which were needed. I also needed to determine the exact text for each slide. Scoompa automatically sets the font size according to how much text is on the slide. You have no control over this. And so through a process of trial and error, I determined that I could have no more than 3 lines of text per slide, and each line could not have more than 30 characters per line before the text became too small to read. I needed to edit the script down to fit within the limits of the app, but still tell the story. I did this on my computer simply by creating a Word document that showed each slide and the associated text and the timing for each slide. In the end, I decided to use some of the slides twice to help with the text placement. Now that we have our slides chosen and our text is ready, we can begin to create the actual video project. We start a new project by tapping the plus icon located in the bottom right of the screen. The app will then open to where you can import any photos, images or videos that will be included in the project. Navigate to where the image set is saved on your phone and import the ones that you will use. When done, tap the check mark on the bottom right corner. The app will now open into the default timeline edit view. There is a row of tools at the bottom for project-wide settings, and on each individual slide, tools for the settings for that slide. Top center is the slide transition for that slide. Bottom left shows the duration of that particular slide. Bottom right is the A for animation. If the A is white text on a clear background, that signifies no animation is set for that slide. If it is white text on a blue background, it shows that there is animation on that slide. And bottom far right is the slide edit icon. Though you don't really need to specifically tap that icon to enter slide edit mode. Tapping anywhere on the slide, except on the transition and animation icons, will take you to the general slide edit view. Using the project-wide toolset on the default timeline view, set the transition you will use for the entire project. To access the transitions, tap the clapperboard icon, which is the first tool icon next to the project play button. This will bring up a window showing all the transitions available. Tap on the one you wish to use. It will then automatically begin playing the project, showing the transition in use. Press stop to go back to the default timeline edit view. Next, set the project frame size. To access the frame size settings, tap the frame icon, which is 7th in the row from the play button. And that will display the frame size choices. This set of images from Free Bible Images were 4:3, but I wanted a widescreen 16:9 final project, and so I set the frame size in Scoompa to be 16:9, knowing that I am going to need to resize the images to fit the screen correctly. Now we start to edit and adjust each slide and add our text. To resize each slide, tap on it to enter slide edit mode, and then with a typical 2-finger pinch or spread method, resize and reposition each slide so it fills the frame and looks good. Scoompa automatically adds a slight pan and zoom effect to each slide when it plays back, so you need to take this into account when resizing the slides. Tap on the A for the first slide where you want to add the text. This opens the text animation panel. Choose the animation style by spinning the wheel, and then type the text for that slide in the text box below the wheel. The app does not provide much for adjustment of the animation. You can only adjust the color and the font. Set those to your choice. It is usually good to avoid fancy or script type fonts that may be hard to read on screen. Repeat this process for all the slides that will have text animation overlay. Next, adjust the timing of each slide. To access the individual slide timing screen, tap anywhere on the slide to enter slide edit mode. Then tap the stopwatch icon in the slide edit toolset at the bottom of the screen. In my testing, I found that a 3-line block of text required 6 seconds and a 2-line text could be 5 seconds. But that could be adjusted if you wanted to make the pacing faster or slower. The key with any text on video is that it needs to be on the screen long enough to be easily read. Next step is to add the background music. Tap the music note icon on the general toolset to add music. Choose from the built-in library or downloadable expansion packs. You can add music from your own library, but then you need to be aware of copyright issues. If you create a video using copyrighted music and then try to upload it to social media, you may get flagged. When everything is finished, watch it and make any final adjustments to slide timings, image size or placement, etc. Then show it to a few close friends and make any more final adjustments that may be needed before you save the final output. To save and output the finished project, tap on the share icon on the top right. That will automatically start the save process, as well as bring up the option to remove the watermark or set the output quality to HD. The free version of Scoompa does not allow you to turn off the watermark or render an HD file. To do either of these options, you have to upgrade to the $2.99 per month subscription. However, if the videos are just for social media and will only be seen on a small screen, then that is not critical. If you wanted to show the final video on a large screen TV or projector, then the low quality may be noticeable. When the app is finished saving, you have the choice to either upload directly to social media, or as I prefer, save to your gallery and then I can upload it later. The purpose of this video is to illustrate that it is possible to use the free versions of apps like Scoompa to create simple ministry or evangelistic related content for social media with minimal prior experience and for little or no cost, if you're willing to work within the limits of the app. I hope this video has been helpful and will inspire you to start creating your own content for your ministry purposes. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching this episode of Mission Media Coach.